Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 2 of this RMS Freemantle tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's main hull, which is the black section over there on the prototype, also the white forecastle and the beginning of the white superstructure. So we'll try and get that all in one for today, and also may get the first deck in place as well, so we'll see about that one. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on the main hull on the bow, so the front of the ship, and what I've done, similar with the bottom of the red in the previous video, I've added signs going from 0 in the centre all the way up to 16 each side, and I've also done the same at the back end as well. This is just to make life a bit easier when building the hull upwards by section. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start on section 0, and what we're going to do, we're going to build up in black 6, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then in white up 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. There we go. So that's the center section 0 done there. And if we look on the prototype, the black on the bow, the tip of the bow, is slightly higher than what it is on the rest of the hull. It's about 2 blocks higher, so it's sloping down slightly, so we'll get that in the build as well. So there we go. And what we're going to do now, we're going to move on to section 1, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on the left side only and then copy it over to the right hand side later on. So what I'd suggest you do, if you're building this freehand, basically without welding it, then just build section 1 on one side and then section 1 on the other, section 2, then section 2, section 3, so on like that, just to make life a bit easier for yourself. No other way I can explain it really. But anyway, we're going to move on to section 1 now. With section 1 we want to go up 2, 1 2, and then up 2 rows of 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 1 like that, and then in white up 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. There we go. That's section 1. Now move on to section 2, which is next one along, and we want to try and adjust my notes. So for section 2 we want to go up 3, 1 2 3, and then 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 1, and then in white we want 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 2 1 2 like that. So that was section 2 done. Now move on to section 3, next one along. And for section 3 we want to go forward 2, so 1 2 like that, and then up 2, no, up 4, sorry, so it's forward 2 then up 4, sorry, so 1 2 3 4, and then 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 4 1 2 3 4 like that, and then in white I believe it's forward 2 1 2, and then up 4 1 2 3 4, and then 2 1 2 like that. So a bit of a zigzag with the white, so it's forward 2 up 4 and then up 2. Yes, that's fine. Now we move on to section 4, and I'm getting a headache already doing this. Section 4 we want to go forward 2 1 2, and then up 4 1 2 3 4, and then up 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then up 4 1 2 3 4, and then in white we want to go forward 2 1 2, up 2 1 2, up 2 again 1 2, and then up 3 1 2 3 like that. So that was section 4. Now section 5, let me just adjust my notes. So for section 5 we want to go forward 2 1 2, and then up 3 1 1 2 3, and then up 2 rows of 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and then 3 1 2 3, and then in white we go forward 2 1 2, and then 3 more rows of 2, so basically in total 4 rows of 2, so that's 1 row 2 3 4, so 4 rows of 2 like that, and then 1 on top like that. So it's 4 rows of 2 forward like that, and it should look something like that. Right, so just bear with me while I adjust my notes, and we shall move on. So bear with me. Alright, so what we're doing now, move on to section, was it section 6? So yeah, let me just adjust the notes again. Sorry, I was just adjusting the microphone. Apologies, I do sound a bit tinny, but this is a new, I'm on Windows 10 now, so everything's a bit, still getting used to it. But anyway, for section 6 we go up 2 1 2, and then up 5 rows of 3, so 1 2 3 1 2 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then 1, and then in white we go forward 4 rows of 2, so 1 2 3 4, so it's 4 rows of 2 like that, and that's that one done there. Let me just look at the prototype. That seems fine. Now we're on to section 7. And for section 7 we want to go up 2 1 2, and then up 3 rows of 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 2 3, and then 4 rows of 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then 1, like that. And then in white, we go forward 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And it should look something like that. Now we're on to number 8, sorry. So we're halfway now. So number 8, we're going to go forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 6 rows of 2. So up 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, like that. And then in white, we go forward 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's fine. So it's 5 rows of 2 like that. And the black hull is dropped down in height by 1 block. So that's the first point where the hull drops. Okay, so that's all fine. So now we move on to number 9. And for number 9, we want to go forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, like that. And then in white, go forward 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's fine. Now we're on to number 10. And adjust my notes again. So for number 10, we want to go up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 7 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then in white we go forward 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. So that's fine like that. I think that's fine. Just there we do. So now we move on to number 11. So we're getting near the end of this. So for number 11, we go up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, damn it, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll just double check that and make sure that is 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. That was 6 rows of 2, and then forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in white we go forward 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So that was section 11. Now we're on to number 12. And then for number 12, we want forward 2 and then up 2. So forward 2, up 2, 1, 2. And then up 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Forward 2, 1, 2. Forward 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in white, forward 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So that's the next drop in height there. So the black is dropped down in height by 1 block again, and so has the white. So that is how that should be there. So this is the last drop basically. So now we move on to section 13, and there are a few sections that won't have white, but not just yet. So for section 13, we want to go up 9 rows of 2. So we go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 9 rows of 2, like that, and then 1, like that, and then in white we go forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So that's the same height as the previous row, that's fine. And now we move on to number 14, yep, that's fine. Let me just adjust my notes here. So for section 14, hang on. Yeah. Right, is that right? Right, okay, so for section 14, we want to go up 7 rows of 2. So we go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So that's 7 rows of 2 like that. And then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's all we need to do for that one, because there's no white blocks on these on this next 2 rows. Well, next 3 rows, I think. But anyway, that's that. So now we move on to section 15 in a moment. But the reason there's no white blocks is because there's a separation between the forecastle deck and the main superstructure. If you look just where the crosshairs are, the forecastle ends just there, where the crosshairs is, and then there's a gap for the well deck, and then the superstructure begins afterwards. So that's the reason for the gap in the white. Anyway, now we're on to number 15. For number 15, we want to go forward 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's fine like that. And now we move on to number 16, the last one, which is fine. Number 16, we want to go up 2, 1, 2, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then white up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. That's the next part of the superstructure. So there we go. So that is 16 rows of the bow done. And like I said, it's the same on both sides. So it should, in theory, look something like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop on the inside. Because I've only done one side so far, but of course the same on both sides. Pardon me. So we're going to go on the inside now and start filling in the gaps. So just fill in the first few gaps. And everything should all line up fine. That's the theory at least. So I'll do the first couple and then I'll do a jump cut to do the rest. As I say, this is only a small ship, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'll do this last row and then I'll do a jump cut. There we go. So that's the first few rows done. You can see the bow is starting, well, it's filling out a bit. So if you look at it front on, we do have a sort of bow shape going there. Only subtle, but it's a bow shape nonetheless. So that's that. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'll do a jump cut now while I fill in the rest of the gaps, and then we can move on to the back of the ship. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the hull all filled in. It should look something like that, in theory. So you got the slant of the hull going on there. We'll come back to that in a moment. But I'm just going to show how the hull should look. You should have a white beam at the end there, like I say. So on the last section, it's just a white stalk there, basically. So it should look something like that. And I've only done one side as well. So what I'll do, I'll quickly, I'll copy and paste it in a minute to the other side. But I'm just going to go back to the front end and get this white line. Where the white line is connected to the black line at the top here. So basically what we want to do is to make sure we have 20 white blocks in a line here. So basically if we go to the tip of the bow and go to the bottom of the white, and what we want is 20 white blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's fine. And then down one we want 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's fine. And the rest of it is all filled in fine. So that's basically what we wanted. Just wanted it to make sure it was a line of 20 and then 18 and then the rest after that is all fine. So it's just wanted to make sure the curve in the right amount of white blocks is in the right place. So that is all fine there. So what I'll do now, quickly copy this all to the other side and then we can move to the back end of the ship. So go from down there up to the tip of the bow. And then we shall copy from there. So we do copy, flip, and paste. And there we go. That's both sides done. And the bow should look something like that. So it's a fairly simple bow, but it's a thing nonetheless. So there we are. That's both sides done, and we can move on to the back end. We'll come back to this later on and tidy it up a bit, but that's all fine. So we're going to go to the back end now and start pissing about over there. So all the way back to number 0 on the stern, and hopefully this should all be hunky-dilly-dory. No guarantees, but things are fine. So we'll start at 0 again, and as before I'll only do one side, but like I said, as before, just do one row at a time on both sides and you should be okay. So for section 0 we want to go up in black 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then forward 3, and remember whenever I say forward I mean back, okay, because just because I'm at the back end it's just a bit confusing. So I'll say forward 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4 rows of 2, that's fine. And then in white we want to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's the shape of our stern, like that. That's the theory at least. So it just extends the ship's length slightly, so there we are. So that's section 0. Now we're on to number 1, and let's adjust my notes. So for number 1, we want to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, like that. And then in white we go forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. And that's the first row there. And over on to number 2. And it doesn't look much at the moment, but when you sort of get more rows done, it will look a lot better. So anyway, so for number 2, we want to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then in white we go up 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. And that's that one done there. So that was number 2. Now we're on to number 3, and then adjust my notes again. So for number 3 we want to go up 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, forward 3, 1, 2, 3, forward 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then in white we go forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. And looking it back on, still can't get a proper curve going, but it will look fine when it's done. Right, so now we move on to number 4, section 4. We want to go up 4 rows of 2, so up 1, 2, sorry, up 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so it's 4 rows of 2 up like that. Forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in white forward 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So that was number 4 done. Now we move on to number 5. So for number 5 we want to go up 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, forward 2, 1, 2, and then forward 5 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does seem a bit extreme, but there we go. And then we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in white we want forward 3, 1, 2, 3. Now this isn't right, I think something's gone wrong here. Yeah, well, I'll do a quick jump cut because I think something's gone. Well, something has gone wrong. So what do? I do a quick jump cut, and I'll sort this out. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. There's a small mistake on my part here from the previous video. So what we'll do, we'll carry on finishing number 5. So it was 3 on the white side. So it's 3, and then it was 2, and then 1. So that's that. But we've got to go back to section 4 and remove that. So remove section 4. And we'll do this one properly. So all we need to do is remove section 4. Right, back to like that. And then what we do, we'll add an extra white block. So remove the sign and replace it with a white block like that. And we'll start again for section 4. So for section 4 we want up 4 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that. And then forward 2, 1, 2. And then it was 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in white it was 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, and 1. No, that's not right either. No, I've got that wrong. Piss reading across lines here. So it's 3, and it was white 2, and then 2 and 1 like that. There we go. There we go. That's my fault again. So we'll just go back and do the white again. Okay, so it was the row of 2 rows of 3 in black, and then the white was forward 2, 2, and 1. There we go. So that's corrected that. That's my mistake completely because I've missed out a white block in the previous video. But hey ho, there we go. So like I say, apologies there. There'll probably be more issues along the way, but there we go. So anyway, row 4 and 5 are now done. Now we move on to number 6. Hopefully things won't go tits up again. So let me just adjust my notes because the paper clip's fallen off. That was my phone, just made a noise there. So what we want for number 6, we want forward 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in white we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So yeah, that was number 6, and it's starting to take shape. We've got the bulbous of the stern going on there, so that looks all fine. So now we move on to number 7, and just bear with me. So for number 7 we want forward 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in white we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So there we are, that's that going on there, and it's taking shape, that's fine. Right, so then move on to number 8. And for number 8 we want forward 2, 1, 2, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in white we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So there we are, that's fine. And we just look at it straight on at the back, and we've got a bit of an egg shape going on there, so that's fine. Now we're on to number 9, so we're over halfway now, so that's fucking brilliant. Apologies for swearing, but that's how I feel at the moment. So for number 9 we want forward 2, 1, 2, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in white we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. That's that there. That's my bloody phone keeps ringing, hang on. Right, so where were we? That was number 9 I think, wasn't it? Or number 8, where are we? So that was number 8, no that's number 9, so yeah, we're on to number 10 now, so that's a relief. So number 10, we want forward 2, so 1, 2, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 6, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in white we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So that was number 10 done there. There will be a change in height in a minute as well, because there's just one extra block for the wall of the superstructure, but that's not a big issue at the moment. So we're going to move down to section 11 now and start building there. So for section 11 we want forward 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in white, sorry, we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. So there we are, that's number 11 done. And now we're on to number 12, getting near the end of this, which is good. So for number 12 we want forward 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, damn it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in white we want 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. And that's one block higher than the rest of the white. That's because the this first block here will be a wall, The deck will be there and the wall will be there, so that's what that is there. If you look on the prototype, just over where the crosshairs are, you can see that the superstructure drops by 1 block, and then the rest of it is handrails around the stern. So that's basically what that is. So that's that there. So then we move on to number 13. For number 13, we want forward 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got the hiccups now, which doesn't help. And then we want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in white we want 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up to 1, 2, and 1. Like that. So you have that section filled in. And then we want number 14 there. So for number 14 we want forward 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 1, 2, I think that's right, and then in white we want forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and up 2 again, 1, 2, like that. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Right, so now move on to number 15. And for number 15 we want forward 3 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then in white we want forward 2, 1, 2, and up 2, 1, 2, and up 2, 1, 2. There we go, that's fine. So that was number 15. So now we move on to number 16, which is the last row. Thank gold for that. And then for number 16 we want forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 rows of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6, 1, 2, 3, that's 3, wasn't it? 4, 5, 6. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of, hang on, was that 5? Hang on, I got it wrong here. So it's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And it was 6, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's fine. And then we want 5, sorry, so 3, 4, 5. And then we want 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we want 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2. And then in white we want to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and that is all the sections of the stern done. So that's one side done at least, and it should sort of look like that in theory. So I just go to the back end and sort of get an idea on how it looks, and we've got the elegant curve of the stern going on there. Not brilliant, not perfect, but it's a start, and it does look quite nice. So that's that there. So what I'll do now, as before, we'll do the same again. We'll go on the inside and just start filling in the gaps. And like I said, I'll do a couple like so, and then I'll do a jump cut, and then we'll come back to finish the lot off camera. So just do the first few like so. So the first few's filled in. What I'll do as well, I'll fill in the side panel as well, basically from the back here to the front, basically the side of the wall. I'll fill all that in as well, so it will look a lot better. So I shall do that off camera, and I shall do a jump cut with that. So I shall return in just a moment. So yeah, back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the hull all filled in. It should look something like that. I've also done the white and the main panel down the side, so it should all look something like that. That's the theory at least, and it don't look too bad. And you can see what I mean with the hull, the white being 1 block lower at the back end there, and that's how it should be there. So it's 1 block high along the side, but 33 blocks high around the stern. So that's how it should be. And I've only done one side, of course, so I've just got to quickly copy that to the other side. I've done the side panel as I just showed you here, all the way down the side. So I just quickly copy from the front end down to the back end, and everything should be fine. That'll be both sides done. Then we can move on to adding the deck. So we're going to move on from the hull. Then we can actually add a couple of decks and get that out of the way. So let's go down to the back end here, copy down to say that point there, and we'll do our usual copy, flip to the right, and then we paste. And there we go, that's both sides done. It should look something like that. Just make sure all the other side is going into place. And there we go, that's fine. So that's both sides done. And we just look under the stern here. You've got the curve of the stern all looking nice and neat. That's how it should be. And it don't look too bad. Alright, what we're going to do now, we're going to add the first deck. So we're going to go for start from the tip of the stern at the back of the ship here. We're going to add the first main deck. And we'll go to the back end of the stern, and the main deck will go from the second block down on the blacks. So at the back of the ship here, second block down on the black, so that block there. So you have one block above the deck. So you have the first deck here, and this will go all the way to the front of the ship. So build that deck all the way forward. It's going to take all day, but trust me, it needs doing. So I'll add the deck. And as you can see, it's one block below the top of the black. So that should go all the way forward. So I use the fill tool for that. So fill wood by 300, 400, 3000, whatever. And that should go all the way to the tip of the bow. Oh, come on. Don't normally take this long. Oh, there we go. So there's the deck added. And there we go, so that's the first deck. So you can see it's a one block below the top of the black. And it's going to go all the way to the front end and make sure that's all filled in. As you look at it from the front end, you can see that the black is curving up slightly. That's because of the shear of the hull. I've not added a shear to this deck because this deck is going to be covered up, so it's up to you if you want to slope it up, but I'm going to leave it like that. So what we want to do now is go to the tip of the bow, and we're going to use wood slabs now. We're going to build the forecastle deck with slabs, and it's going to have the shear. So we get our wood slabs, and we go to the tip of the bow, and we go 2.5 blocks down. So that's top block, second block, and third block. Go to the bottom half of the third block. So it's 2.5 down basically, where you have 2.5 blocks above the deck here. So this would be the first block of the forecastle deck on the tip of the bow. So what we want to build back in slabs 6. That's 1 already, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. And then underneath we want 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then under that we want 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Under that we want 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there we go. There's how the deck slopes down. So from the tip of the bow down, roughly about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections down it goes. So there we go, or 3 sections in 6 halves. And then you get the end of the deck. What we do, add a white block like so. That's the end of the forecastle. And then from there we're going to build the wall 27 wide. So that's 13 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out that way. And there we go. So that what we want to do now is build that down to the sides of the ship like so. And then build it all the way forward so it connects to the rest of the forecastle or the white of the bows like that. And then fill in the gap. So it's just an extension of the white what we built earlier, and then it should look something like that. So it's squared off basically. So do the same on the other side. So build it down to like so, and then all the way forward to connect with the rest of the hull like that. And there we go. There's the forecastle, end of the forecastle done like that. And then for the inside walls, you go from the basically, where do I go? I'll go from the end, either side, doesn't really matter, but go for 1 block forward of the end of the deck here, and we'll just add a wall 1 block forward, 3 blocks high, all the way across the width of the ship. So basically just 1 block forward. It's the same thing, a 3 block high wall, the full width of the ship. So I just build that as quick as I can. like so, like so. There we go, there's that all filled in, and that's that job done there. So that's the end of the forecastle done. Now for the deck here, I've shown you how to build the slope of the deck, so we just want to fill in the rest of that slope now on for the forecastle. So there's the first section there, and then the next section is the same again. Just build it out to the side of the ship, and then you'll have the slopey deck going the full width. I do one side, and then I'll copy it to the other side. So there's the first two sections there, and then the next section is the same again. Like so. Like that, and then the next section of course is carry on doing the same. So I'll do a jump cut quick while I sort out the rest, and then we'll move on to the next bit. So back in a moment. Right, so there we go, there's the deck filled in, or at least half of it, so it should look something like that. You can see the slope of the deck going down. So what I'll do, I'll quickly copy that to the other side. So fly all the way to the back, or the front rather, and we'll do the usual copy, flip, paste, and there we go, that's both sides done. So there we go, there's the forecastle deck done, and it don't look too bad. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next bit, which is the front of the main superstructure. So we'll go down to the centre block, which I haven't marked out yet. So I'm just going to work out, I think that's the centre there. So I just put a red block there. And so we want 13 that side, and 13 that side. So there's the centre block anyway. And actually put it on the next block down as well, like that. So on the bottom of the deck. So what we're going to do now, from the centre block of this inside wall here, we're going to count back to the 25th block. So on the deck below here. So 25th block back, so that's 10, 20, 3, 4, 5. So 25th block back, put another centre block there. So there's basically a gap between the forecastle and the front of the superstructure, like so. And what we want to do is build a wall here, 31 wide, so that's 15 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15 is the outside edge there. So it is 14, but 15 out to the other side. So do the same the other side, like so, and then increase that in height to on the sides it'll be 4 high, so 2, 3, 4 there, but on the main bit it'll be 5 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 high, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outside, 5 in between the two black parts. So basically, if you're looking at the wall from the deck point of view, the wall is 5 high. So I should build that all the way across the other side. So that it's 5 high, and I just used the fill, welded it, sorry, so set quartz like that, and there we go, that's 5 high like that, that's fine. And then for the sides, we want to build 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And that connects up with the front of the rest of the superstructure. So I just build this now to 4 high. Like so, on the side like that. So that's one side connected up like that, and do the same on the other side, 14 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then increase to 4 high, or the height of the sidewall basically. And there we go, that's that side done. So that's the beginnings of the superstructure done. And it don't look too bad. So we've got the forecastle, the hull, and all things like that. And it don't look too bad. So what we're going to do now is go to the, well, whichever one you want to start at. We'll start at the front here. So what we're going to do is add the deck, which will go from the second block down on the main superstructure. So we'll add the deck there. So on the front of the superstructure, the deck is 1 block below the white. But when you get to the tip of the stern, the block will be level with the top block of white, because of course the stern is 1 block lower. So we'll add the deck from here. So 1 block below the white, or below the top of the white. And what I'll do, I should use the fill tool here to fill in the deck all the way to the back end. And hopefully it shouldn't take too long. That's a theory. Oh, there we go, that's quicker than I expected. Just remove that block down there. So there we go, there's the deck filled in from the front end, and we'll go all the way to the back end. And we'll see the deck has gone all the way to the stern. So that's fine. So that's the deck all filled in. That's 2 decks done, or 3 decks really. The main deck, the first Superstructure deck, and the Forecastle deck done. So that is that job done there. So that's what I'm going to do for today. So for part 3, which will be whenever, we shall do the next few decks of the Superstructure. So we've got 2 more decks to go for Superstructure wise, as well as a slightly raised deck in the middle. So that'll be for part 3 probably. And then we can move on from there. But we've got a lot done anyway. And we can call it a day on there. So, yeah, don't look too bad. So anyway, that's it for part 2 anyway. So for part 3, like I say, all that. So we'll leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing. And I shall return for part 3. So ta-ta for now.